Welcome to Let's Roger That. I'm Gilles. Today we're going to make a T-slot cutter. Something that looks like this. I need to make a T-slot in a fixture that's going to be used on my surface grinder. And I want to accommodate T-nuts that are this size. They're 1 inch width. This is 3/8 and this is 5/8. So the common size, that's what we'll do. In order to make this, we're going to use some pre-hardened 4140. So let's go. Okay, let's start by cutting a 4-inch long piece of 4140. It's 1 inch diameter. Turn down the shank to 3/4 of an inch. To a 1/2 inch diameter here, and for a length of 3/4 of an inch. That way it'll clear the top and the sleeve part of the T-slot. All right, let's do it. All right, I've got a 3-inch cutting wheel here, and I've got it adjusted from the top 1/2 inch down. So that's going to be good because we're going to cut slots in the center of this thing. I've also touched off here, and I'm going to come in 1/4 inch. That'll take it right to the shaft. And so this is going to be a fully manual process. So all I've got to do here to make 6 cutters is divide this by 60 degrees increments. So every time I make a full cut, I'll go 60 degrees, another cut, etc. until reach all the way around. And then we'll change the cutting angle in order to create the secondary angle. My wheel is turning at 150 RPM, taking a full cut. Alright, give it another 60 degrees. And so on and so forth. I'm using Francesco's design as my inspiration here, but you know, there's some details that he just did not include, so I had to deduce what they were. Once the initial cuts are made, those are our faces, our cutting faces. And so we need to cut a relief behind each face. So this is the face, we go behind, and we need to intersect with this face at a certain degree. So I figured we'd go with 45 degrees. So I lowered the z-axis. I lowered the z-axis by 250 thousandths of an inch. So let me show you on the DRO. The z-axis was set to 500 thousandths. I went down to 750. The depth of cut will still be 1/4 inch. Now we need to cut another relief angle here, and then there'll be another one to be done after that. The sliver on this thing is going to be so small, I'd be very surprised if any of us sees it. But this is where we're at. Let's oil this puppy. Let's get started. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, 3 angles each. That's exactly what we want. Now let's take it out. Honestly, this is very, very sharp already. The final sharpening will take place after the hardening. Okay, so this is the result after all of the deburring, inspection under very large magnifying glass, and it looks really good. Time to harden that puppy. I've decided to use a blowtorch to do it because I'm in a bit of a hurry to do this thing. Sadly, I'm trying to get it done for another project. Okay, now I'm going to put this in the toaster oven at 400 degrees for about 25-30 minutes to do the tempering. Let's do it. "30 minutes. Tick tock. Okay, so for my first test cut, what I've done here is I've taken the same mild steel that I'm going to use in the real thing, in my real project, and I'm going to cut into this with this hardened slot cutter. So I've already taken out a 5/8 diameter on, to a depth of 812 thousandths, and so let's have a go at it. So far, so good. right, let's look at those cutters. They're all intact. That's a good thing. The cut is nice and clean. And there you have it. That's just a wonderful cut. And so I'm feeling pretty good about this slot cutter. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe. If you would share and even comment, that's always appreciated. And hopefully you enjoyed the video, and should you want to make a T-slot cutter, I'm hoping that I've provided you with enough information so that you can actually do all these things without having to guess at anything. So thanks for watching, and take care. Bye bye.